Hello everyone. I just wanted to start off this video by saying this is a serious video and that I feel like I feel like this video needed to happen, and also just disregard my makeup right now. I know I have Dorian Electra inspired makeup. We're not going to talk about that because I just wanted to really come on here and talk about something really serious. So I just first off also wanted to say that the reason I'm making this video is not so people can feel, any sort of way towards me. This is just to report on something, I guess. And just, I guess, tell you guys how I feel. Now, I know for a fact people are going to be clicking on this video and re-uploading clips of it or re-uploading screenshots or whatever to make fun of me or to whatever they think they're going to do with it. But I just wanted to say that none of the things I'm about to talk about bother me anymore. They really do not. And another reason I'm making this video is because I'm allowed to be vulnerable. I'm allowed to have feelings, and I don't care if I'm going to speak about them because I'm going to speak my mind no matter what or no matter what circumstance. Because like I said, I know people are going to take clips of this video and just post them online and make fun of me, and I do not care. So I'm sure you saw the title of this video, a community I used to be a part of, or something along those lines. I'm not sure. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about it. The community that I'm talking about is the TCC, aka the True Crime Community. I joined this community a while back because randomly one day, I think like a YouTube video of like Jeffrey Dahmer popped up, and I was like, because I'm a musician, so I was like, what if I just like made a song about him for shits and giggles? So I did, and to promote that song, I joined this community. Now I did make this account, like I did not intend to meet anyone new, make any friends, actually post really. I was making, well, my account's now deleted, but if you were to look back, even though you can't, but you know what I mean, I posted like literally video edits of Jeffrey Dahmer, like, and it wasn't to be taken seriously at all. I was totally trolling just to promote my song Jeffrey Dahmer that is now out, and there's a music video and everything. Like, I completely finished it. But another thing that I want to talk about is this community is disgusting. When I joined it, it wasn't bad, to be honest. I actually thought like, wow, people really like hate on these people. I'm pretty open-minded when it comes to quote unquote weird things because people don't like the true crime community because they think they're weird and they romanticize killers and glorify killers and stuff like that. So I'm kind of open-minded, and I was like, you know what, these people are so nice and they're like my best friends ever. Nowadays, I have like 3 friends from that community, and I used to have at least 10. So I'm actually here to also expose myself because my main community that I'm a part of, the people who follow my music, do not know about this whole side of my story, I guess. And that's really what this video is for. And to also admit some, decisions that I made that I was definitely wrong for. So, I was in that community for a while. I just, posted whatever, and I made a few friends, and I thought, wow, these people are so nice. One day, someone, I'm not gonna say who, obviously, I do not remember their at, but if you're out there and you're watching this, you know who you are, and I've apologized to you already, and I've apologized to the person that I guess made fun of, and it's disgusting what I said, but this is what I said. Someone said something about someone in their family. I just don't want it to be obvious who I'm talking about, but something was going on, and it was like bad, and I replied with the word deserved. Now, if you know me, I have this really dark humor, and it's true because I just popped in my mind now. I said deserved to someone dying yesterday, and it was totally a joke. I was like, because it was a gay person who was killed brutally, and obviously, yeah, that's not cool at all. That's not. But like I have dark humor, and I kind of bring light to a darker situation, I guess, which maybe I should stop doing because obviously this offended someone, but I said deserved. And this person was very hurt by that. And I totally understand. And I DM'd them and I apologized, and they were like, you know what, like, I appreciate your apology, but, and I don't think they actually really forgave me, but they appreciated my apology. It doesn't matter. Either way, I made a mistake. No one needs to accept my apologies. But I then tweeted, because it had to do with a person with a disability. I just tweeted disabled, literally quotations, like I quote, disabled people deserve the chop, who agrees? Now, this was a horrible comment to make. I don't have anything against the disabled community at all, or with any sort of anything. Like, I'm not against any sort of community unless you're hurting other people, then you know what I mean? And it was just a stupid, what I thought was a joke, which obviously wasn't a joke, but I thought it was a joke at the time. And I made 50 apologies, and people kind of got over it. I lost so many followers, but I did. People, like, kind of, like, got over it. And, like, not got over it, but, like, there was really no hate coming in anymore. Then after this, I got into a fight with someone. Now, this was not at all like on purpose. I was not trying to be rude at all. But this person was not making any sense. And this person had autism. And I also am now, I'm on the spectrum, I guess. I took a test. I don't really know. Like, it says I have Asperger's, so there's that, I guess. But, anyways, it doesn't matter about me. But my point is, like, if I was making fun of them for having autism, technically I'm allowed because I also have autism. Do you know what I mean? But neither here nor there, I was not making fun of this person for having autism. However, people twisted my words and kind of made it seem like I was, but I was definitely not. So we were just kind of going back and forth. I retweeted a video that Slater posted, the singer Slater. I reposted something, her song that night, Throatzilla, came out. And there was a video of her fan, like she retweeted a fan's video of him listening to the song while like deep throating a dildo. So I retweeted that as well because I mean, girl, that's so funny. So I like retweeted it, and then someone was the person with autism. I don't remember their name or anything, but they were like, "Why?" And I was like, or something like that, and I was like, "Girl, what do you mean?" And then they were just asking really strange, stupid questions, and I was like, "What I said was, you are being really stupid right now. I don't have time for this." Which maybe that was a little harsh and rude, but like the thing is, I did not say you are stupid, and I did not say you are stupid because you have autism or anything like that. Now, this person did have autistic or something like that in their bio. However, I definitely did not read that. I don't go to people's pages and look in their bios. Like I was not offending them on purpose because they have autism. However, they were posting, oh, this person ableist, or I still don't even know how to say the word, ableist, whatever, like against disabled people, against people with autism, stuff like that. And they were like, this, he's whatever, he's against autistic people. And I'm like, I definitely am not, and I definitely did not even say that. The disabled people deserve the job was definitely disgusting, and I take full accountability for that. However, saying, like, just having a fight with an autistic person does not mean you're, sorry, does not mean that you're against autistic people. You might be against that person, which I wasn't. I'm so sorry. I definitely was not against that person, but just because they have autism and I was fighting with them does not mean that I'm against autistic people. That is just totally not what I'm like, what I'm trying to say. That's not my message. That's not like I was just having a literal just like little fight with them on Twitter, and I definitely did not think that it would go to this extreme. People then were just hating on me and posting about me, like memes about me and shit like that. And I was like, you know what? I definitely don't want to leave this community because I know I'm strong, but just because you're being dumb and no one even likes me, I'm just gonna leave. And so I just left because everyone was being really rude and posting shit about me and stuff like that. And so I was like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. Fuck off. Like, I'm not doing this. And like, I didn't call anyone any slurs. I'm allowed to say the R slur. I have ADHD and I said autism, so like, I mean, I'm allowed to now. And I knew I had ADHD at the time, but like, I definitely was not against anyone, and I definitely am not today. Like, I'm not against anyone. So the fact that they just kind of made up lies hurts a lot, but also the fact that they were, they weren't like, they were just being rude about it, you know what I mean? Another thing I wanted to say. So after I left that community, this part hurts me the most, and I'm going to be honest about that. I'm not going to pretend to be all big and strong because, I mean, it's the truth. I'm allowed to be vulnerable. I think it's strong to be vulnerable, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I don't care anymore. I really don't. I do not care anymore. Um, so after I left it, there's this, if y'all know Telenym, it's like that, but the true crime community uses Curious Cat, which is just like an anonymous question asking, answering app, whatever. I had that, and everyone else had that. I deleted mine as soon as I left the community because people were. This is trigger warning, but someone said to me, um, "If you want to die so bad, why don't you kill yourself already? No one wants you here." And honestly, I would never forget what they said. I deleted the screenshot, and I was like crying in my room. And trigger warning. This was my when I used to cut actively, I guess. So I was doing that in my bed, and it was horrible, honestly. It didn't really get to me, but it was just the fact that like someone would say that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna kill myself, and I definitely don't want to, and I have no desire to, and I never will, and I never would, and I never would have. But like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just the fact that someone really hates me that much that they can say that and not feel any remorse is first of all fucked up on their end to say that to anybody, even if someone deserved it, to be honest. And I definitely don't think I deserve that. I made a mistake. You can either forgive me or don't forgive me. And I had a fight with someone. So another thing is, yeah, in Curious Cat, someone was going around, not, it was not me and no one believes me, but it's whatever. Going around people's Curious Cats, and it's anonymous, so there's literally no way I can prove myself, which is the worst part of it all. But they were going around people's Curious Cats and saying, I think that I put someone who, a person of color, was getting the N word sent to them. This person is disgusting either way, but this person, I hope to God, is black because you cannot say that word. I cannot say that word, and it's disgusting. It really is. Um, but yeah, this person was getting Curious Cats of the N word. Like, that's so fucking gross. And claiming it to be me. Like, that is literally disgusting. And also going around other people's Curious Cats saying, uh, you're autistic, like things about like autistic people. And just, I don't remember. All I remember is seeing a nail polish emoji. That's it. Like, I don't remember any of the other words that they were saying. I've seen them, I just don't remember. I really don't. I don't remember, but I know it had to do with like autism and stuff. And so they were going around pretending to be me essentially, and I was like, that's not me. And I was telling people who actually messaged me at the time, I was like, no, that's not me. And they didn't believe me, and they all cut me off. And that really sucks because I don't think you're a true friend unless you want me not to say that. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you really wish I didn't say those things, you would like try to get to believe me. However, these people did not put an effort to try to believe me. They just like were like, "No, it was you. You're disgusting. Goodbye." And it really hurts because no, I did not say that. I did not go into people's Curious Cats and say the N word and say the ableist comments. I did not do that, and it fucking hurts because people still believe that that was me, and they will still continue to believe that was me. However, it wasn't. And I don't know what you want me to tell you because it's anonymous and there's no way for me to um, like admit it or like show you proof that it wasn't me because it wasn't me, but I can't prove that because it's anonymous. Now, that's all that went down. Another thing, after I left completely, like no one, I wasn't, because this point I was looking at the community to see if they were talking about me, and of course they were. After that, I was completely done looking. I deleted my account. I made a new one. Um, on this new account, I blocked a bunch of true crime people, and I still got a few like retweets and stuff making fun of me, but I just blocked them and stuff. Like, I really don't care. I don't need to comment about the situation. But like I don't care. Um, but nowadays, or not nowadays, right when that happened, those comments, I was in the darkest time of my whole life. It really was. Like I said, I never wanted to leave the community. However, I'm really glad that I did because I would be, still probably would be in that dark hole. And I'm not completely out of that dark hole, to be honest. I mean, I've always kind of been in the dark hole my whole kind of life, to be honest, which sucks, obviously, and I don't wish that upon anybody. But yeah, I was in the darkest point in my life. I went, trigger warning, I went to a mental hospital for cutting. I went to, which I don't think I have proof of. Okay, I have one photo of me in the car going, but I don't like have proof of me actually in there because they take your phone, they take your shoes, and whatever. So I would, because I think you can like hang yourself with your laces, which I don't know where, but whatever. It's the rules. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. I went to the mental hospital for cutting, and I asked a bunch of questions. They asked a bunch of questions, and um, I'm gonna show you something. Actually, I'm gonna show you my whole wrist, to be honest, because I don't care anymore. It's honestly faded. I haven't actively cut myself in a long time. I don't think you can see, and I don't care for you to. Like, I don't. It doesn't matter, but there are cuts. They go up to here. I believe when I counted, there was 24. The lighting sucks completely, but can you see them? And right here, I actually wrote it in pen recently, but I have a little JD. Reason for this is because of Jeffrey Dahmer. Like I said, I joined that community as totally like from a promotion, but I was kind of like going crazy and mental, and I carved that into my wrist. And they asked me, "Oh, what's that stand for?" And I refused to tell them because I didn't want to be seen as even more mental. So I didn't tell them. But yeah, I went to mental hospital, and I just talked to a social worker at my school, and I got diagnosed with other things and whatever. Um, so it sucks, but I'm over it now. It just sucks that I had to go through that, and it really was like the darkest time of my life. And I had a friend at the time. I wasn't really super close with her, but I would talk to her every day, and she wasn't like other true crime community like people. She was very different, more like me. But she didn't believe me about the whole curious cat thing. She didn't believe me, and that just sucks because I liked her a lot, like as a friend, and she's not my friend anymore because she refused to believe me, and that's fine. But it just sucks. And she's the only one I can really think of. If you know who you are, you know who you are. You're probably not watching this. I think she's completely left community. Because honestly, I looked to DM her on Instagram, but it's gone. She deleted it. So I don't know. But yeah. And I mean, I lost other followers and other people, but I don't think that like I was really close with anyone else. There was like this one other person who was friends with that girl. We weren't close, but like I definitely didn't want to like stop talking to this person. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I lost a lot of people and I gained a lot of people who were on my side, and I'm grateful for that. And so, what you can take from this video is, first of all, I'm definitely not against autistic people, and I apologize for the disabled people deserve the job comment. Completely take full accountability on that. The whole me fighting an autistic person because I don't like them because they're autistic is completely false. Was not fighting. I was not fighting them. Oh my god, I was not fighting them because they were autistic. I was fighting them because we were fighting. And I don't hate autistic people. Like I said, I most likely have Asperger's, and I've been saying I have Asperger's since I was like 10, and it's shocking that I took a test and it said I had it. So, um, yeah, and so I'm not ableist at all, or however you say the word. I'm not racist because I didn't say the N word. In Curious Cat, obviously I've said horrible things in the past before this community when I was like 12, and people know, and so I'm not gonna like talk about it here because people know already. I apologize for that completely, of course. It's disgusting of me. And then I wanted you to also know that I did not say any of those things in Curious Cat, and you can believe it or not, but I didn't. Um, I don't care if you upload this video. I don't care if you screenshot it. I don't care if you comment on it. I don't care if you dislike it, if you like it. I don't care if you are on my side. I don't care if you're, well, I care if you're on my side. I appreciate you, but I'm not looking for you to be on my side. I'm not looking for you to hate me, but also if you do hate me, I don't care. Um, do what you will with this video. I just wanted to get my feelings out there and tell people what I went through and how this community is completely disgusting and they do be hating on everyone. Um, so yeah, and it sucks. And once you're a victim of it, you don't, like Lady Gaga said, till it happens to you, you don't know how it feels. Is that what the song is? You know? I think so. That's one of the lyrics, right? Anyways, you don't know till it happens to you, basically is what I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, I'm sorry about the makeup. Might be distracting, I look dumb, but it's a Dorian Electra inspired look. But yeah, I felt like I needed to do this video. Sorry, it was 20 minutes, but you know what? I needed my feelings to get out there, and I needed to tell people that I went through the darkest time. And the point of this video is that you can go through the darkest time in your life and still get out. I'm not out completely, but I'm definitely better than I was before. I had a journal I was writing in where I would write the most horrific things in there. Okay, that's a stretch, but when I was writing them, it felt really horrific in my mind, but when you actually read it, it doesn't look that bad. Like, it's not like I was saying, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. But, like, basically in my head, that's what it felt like I was saying. Actually, I think I did recently write in there, something like that recently. Because I saw the Billie documentary, the Billie Eilish, The World's a Little Blurry documentary, where she said she was hiding razor blades under her pillows and had band-aids on her wrists, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know that. Like, I'm going through that. Well, not anymore, but, like, in this time in my life. And, like, like, stuff like that. And it sucks because I could kind of relate to her, and it sucks to relate to someone who's going through something hard, you know what I mean? So take this video and do whatever you want to it, with it. Just know that I am sorry for all those disgusting comments, and I'm not going to apologize for fighting that autistic person because I was not fighting them because they were autistic. I was fighting them because I was fighting them. So that's not something I'm going to take accountability for because I did nothing wrong. and I'm not gonna take accountability for the Curious Cat comments because that was not me. Goodbye.